What's going on, everybody? Let me know you can hear me. We'll wait here for a minute, let some people file in. Please share the video here. And bear with us on our first episode of the live streamed house show. What about it? How you guys doing? Ready to go. Maybe we could get a guest on here with us at some point. Maybe. Only 3 matches on this card. And that will be the majority of the cards of these house shows. It was announced earlier today on the Pillar to Post podcast. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, be sure to do so on the YouTube page. It was announced today that the winner of this match here, MDX and Drew Tanner, will go on to face Twan Montana in a guaranteed money qualifying match. It's exciting. And then this, of course, the main event tonight. The winner of Lance Hagan and Eddie Walker will go on to face the Extreme Television champion, Roscoe Wallace. Both of those will be on Blackout. So be sure to catch those. So big stakes here tonight for a couple of these matches. See if we can get a cool little live stream going here today, guys. Again, I'm just waiting here for a moment. Let some more people file in. This is going to be great. Lance, good to have you here. Trivelle, good to have you here. Brian, good to have you guys here. And we'll give it a few more minutes here. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. How about that Pillar to Post podcast this morning, man? It's pretty cool stuff on there, recapping that first episode of Blaze. What a show that was. Talking about the new 3-dub World Heavyweight Champion, undefeated 96-0 Hexen. Who will be the one to step up to the big man Hexen? Also, if you didn't see it, we released the Blackout match card. All the graphics for the matches that will be taking place on next Sunday night's Blackout. Going to be pretty cool. As I mentioned here, a couple of matches to determine. The XTV title match and a qualifying match. You guys ready to go? Lance, you ready, brother? I was kind of hoping that get Drew Tanner and MDX in here to start things off. But, we'll give it about another minute. Then we're going to get started here. My first live stream, so be cautious with me here. I am a on-the-job learner. So, see how this goes. It should go pretty good. I mean, the matches are set up. We're ready to go. Shadowed City, welcome. Not too sure who you are. Maybe Jimmy Shadow? Doesn't matter. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for being a part of the show here. If you haven't already, subscribe to 3Dub Wrestling, the premier eFed entertainment. Be sure to hit that like button on this video, guys. All right, I think we're going to jump right into it here. As you can see, the match card is laid out as such. We have Mad Dog X and Drew Tanner kicking things off tonight. Then we've got Trivelle Daniel and John Feuerhelm. I'm just going to call him J Monster from now on. That's what he goes by anyway. So Trivelle and J Monster, and then, of course, the main event tonight, Lance Hagan and Eddie Walker. So let's get going here, guys. This is fresh, as you can see. I'm not going to pick any side. We're going to let it simulate. Hey, I might cycle through some through some camera angles because I don't get to do that enough. We are straight simmed here tonight, guys. Going to be a fun little show. And the president is here. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Welcome the president of 3Dub Wrestling, James Black. Just in time, James. We're about to kick off match number 1 here. And we are ready to go. Here we go. The lovely 3Dub Studios here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now that is the one thing that I'm not sure about with these live streams is, this is not our theme songs here. But that's okay. Here we come. That's right, James. Big opportunities here tonight. MDX. He has a little bit of history with Tuan Montana. In fact, all of the monarchy have a little issue with Tuan Montana. So this man right here, especially not after making it on that first debut episode of Blaze, gonna want to win this match here tonight and get himself on that first episode of Blackout. What do you think, guys? Here we go. Mad Dog X representing the monarchy. It's all good, Trivelle. We'll get the updated call. No worries there. Busy people over here in 3Dub Wrestling, that is for sure. And here comes the opponent, and look at this. Drew Tanner, everybody. Season 7 Rookie of the Year. And I know the president is watching. Had a little scuffle with the president. Just before James Black would come to an end in his in-ring career. But that was then, this is now, fresh off of a knee surgery. Back in 3-Dub tonight on the house show. He does look pretty good there, Matt. James did win that match to retain the title, though. But that was the big cash-in from the rafters, if I remember correctly, with Crimson Wolf. But here we go, guys. The first bell of the house show here in 3-Dub, and we've got Drew Tanner out the gates, man. Let me know who you guys have in this matchup. Mad Dog X coming off the award-winning year for him. Most Improved Superstar of the Year coming from the Blaze brand and Monarchy. Or do you got fresh off the knee surgery, former Rookie of the Year, Drew Tanner? I have to say, man, I love this atmosphere here in the 3-Dub studios. Sometimes those big crowds can get a little overwhelming, and it's nice to just have some pure wrestling here tonight. Big time move by MDX. Nicely done. Hold on. Suplexes and a third into a bridging suplex. You got to watch it. Make sure your shoulders aren't down as well, but a 1-count kick out for the Portsmouth Punisher. And look at that. How about a bottom foot sandwich? And now the kick out. Tanner going to try to turn things around here. Hopefully, for Drew Tanner's sake, he can lock in that figure 4 leg lock. We know the knee surgery could prevent him from doing such. Missed elbow attempt. Mad Dog X now in the driver's seat. Oh, look out now. Crossbody of sorts taking out Tanner. And I told you guys that MDX was going to come out in this matchup all fired up here. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was going for the powerbomb in the turnbuckle, but no. Dropping the snake eyes right down on the top turnbuckle and quickly back up to the feet. And look at the strength of MDX. Man. Couple of big back breakers. How about it? Back up, tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. Steve Zeeb stands clearly in the way. Seems to be about 30% of his job. And now here we go. Caught again, and man, MDX, nicely done. Another bridging pinfall, but only getting one again. You can see maybe, look out, driving the elbow into the spine of the Portsmouth Punisher, who quickly gets back up to his feet, but it's Mad Dog X. Looking for something big here. Man, it has been all Mad Dog. And maybe that just goes to show a little bit of ring rust for Drew Tanner. And off the ropes here. No, man, nice neck breaker. MDX is on fire here. MDX, man. That's right, James. MDX probably one of the most underrated talents on the entire roster. I might have to agree with you there as we get a submission locked in. It was then a tap out. I think it was. I think Mad Dog X just advanced here via submission on Drew Tanner. And look at this. The respect Drew Tanner showing here. And look at that. MDX not having any of that. He is the one that will advance to the guaranteed money briefcase match. Qualifying match against Quan Montana on Blackout. Man, what a big opportunity right there for Mad Dog X. Good match. Big momentum for MDX. 2.5 stars. See if we can up the antes for the next matchup, guys. What a match that's going to be right there. MDX Twan Montana. It is time here to move on. Trivelle Daniel and Jay Monster. John Feuerhelm. Well, what's this? No entrances, already in the ring. Face to face, what do we got going on here? Oh, here we go, another show of respect. Is it going to be accepted here? It is. All right. Nice respectful handshake to start the match up here, and hopefully we can get ourselves a good match as John with the big kick out the gate on the big man. Trivelle Daniel. Here we go. One half of the family tag team. Of course, his brother Todd Daniel at ringside here. Oh, looks like they may have had some matches in the previous, somewhere outside of 3Dub. That's awesome. Of course, their first match here because this is John's first match in 3Dub debut, and what a knee! What a big knee from Trivelle. Back and forth already in this matchup. Starting out with John, and now it's Trivelle with the upper hand. Man, look at that. Nice show of strength from Trivelle Daniel. The Voice, as he calls himself. I see what you're saying now. Good respect for one another. Nicely done moonsault from Jay Monster. Turning things around here a little bit, but I see what you're saying there, Trivelle. We've met before, therefore the respect shown. That is fantastic stuff, man. Gotta love to see that kind of stuff here in 3Dub Wrestling. Now it's John with a headlock takedown. Middle of the ring with Trivelle, and now driving the knee into the lateral. Setting up for something big right here, though. John, man, oh man. Big old kick right aside the head and a senton to boot. Big momentum here for John. Right in the middle of the ring, looking for a hooked leg and a 2-count kick out for Trivelle. Man, could have very well taken it right there. Climbing to the top, though, missing. Man, oh man, missing with the frog splash. Trivelle able to get out of the way, but John right back to the action. Right back to it, Russian leg sweep, taking him down in a flurry of blows to cap it off. Here we go. Man, springboard coffin drop. You can see Jay Monster flying all over the place here. One hell of a showing in the debut matchup for John Feuerhelm. Another Russian leg sweep right down to a flurry of blows. Trivelle now, look out, another big kick. Another massive kick from Feuerhelm, and that one might have busted open Trivelle. Look at this with the big man. Got him up, man, and a crucifix bomb. This new guy is looking fantastic here. Irish whip off the ropes. Caught him. Another big knee. as Steve Zeebs takes all the spotlight once again. See if we can change Look at this. They just gave me the buttons for the camera angles, and now we've got a pinfall. 1, 2, and another kick out from Trivelle. Staying alive. A lot of fortitude here is Trivelle Daniel. Now you can see he just turned it around right there into a nice wrist lock. And that could be enough here to turn around the match. Oh, and look at this. Look at this innovative pinfall. Not enough. Only a 2 count. Only the 2 count. Now we get the bird's eye view. Start playing around here. Big right hand from John, and now into the sleeper hold. Got him hooked on. Got him hooked. And the tap out. Trivelle taps. Trivelle taps, and the debuting John Feuerhelm gets the victory. Man, what a matchup there. John looked fantastic the entire ride. Trivelle tried to pull out the stops at the last moment, but it just wasn't enough. And the high-flying John Feuerhelm gets the victory here tonight. What a big win for the debuting superstar. Look at this. That's where I thought he had it. That is where I thought Trivelle had it right there. But of course, only the 2 count, and then the sleeper hold is what would be the cherry on top. Big win for John. Good matchup there, guys. Gotta love seeing a win on the first night. Gotta love it. Good momentum there for John. Very good match. 3-star rating. Gotta love it. But it is time for the main event tonight. We already seen MDX get the win earlier in his advancement match, and now he will move on to face Twan in guaranteed money qualifying match. But this right here, guys. Lance Hagan and Eddie Walker. Here we go. As mentioned before, this match also has big stakes. And I'm not talking about what these guys had last night for dinner. Lance Hagan, the Monstar, back in 3-dub. Look at that. Look at the determination on that man's face. I'll tell you right now, you would never catch me in the ring with that man. It's just not going to happen. Look at the size of big Lance Hagan. Man. 300-pounders here tonight going one-on-one for a chance at the XTV title. Speaking of XTV title, this is the man, and look, for the first time we're going to see his face here in 3-dub wrestling. That's awesome. But this was the man that won the deathmatch tournament on the Shockwave brand and ended up becoming the Extreme Champion. Carried that for a while, ended up winning the Hardcore Championship. Held both Extreme Hardcore Championships there for a little bit, and then it was Roscoe Wallace that would beat him to combine with the TV and make the XTV return. But this man, you know he's on a mission here tonight to get right back to the gold that he thinks probably should have been his. I think a lot of people thought it would have been his. We talk about undefeated. This guy also was undefeated for a long time. In fact, he only has 2 losses in his career. Will it be a third? Or will he get a chance back at that XTV title? We'll find out right here, right now, guys. Main event time. Oh, look at Hagan with a little springboard action. Not going to land it, though, and here comes Eddie. And now Eddie with a little springboard action, also missing. Coffin drop, but man, big powerbomb from Lance, and there is the 5-gallon bucket knee. I've been waiting to call that one, guys. Yeah. Oh, man, and a big boot to boot. Lance Hagan, man, got a huge chip on his shoulder, returning to 3-dub. But I don't know if it's as big as the chip on the shoulder of Eddie Walker losing the Extreme Television Championship. Both of them wanting to get on that match at Blackout. Look at this, man, oh man. 300 bomb. Whew. Now the rear choke. Big knees from Hagan. We know they're massive knees. And here comes them kicks. Man, oh man. Big right hand from Eddie. Here we go. Wrench of the neck. Pinfall for Hagan. 1 count kick out. Oh, that's a valid question there, Mr. Black, but Roscoe already did beat Eddie, so he does have that going for him, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I would bank on somebody beating a man who's only lost 2 matches in his career in 2 different instances. I don't know. And here, look at Hagan now. Hagan with a chicken wing. Hagan looking to pull the shoulder off. And Eddie able to power out somehow, not sure how. Oh, look out now! Look out now! And now the death grip! The death grip claw! And that was enough! That was enough to take out Hagan! Hagan is furious! I bet you we haven't seen the last between these two. But did just like that, guys. Put the monster down with the death grip claw. Man. Well, there you have it. Eddie going to be moving on to the Extreme Television Championship match with Roscoe. Wallace going to get a big TB9 rematch on Blackout. But guys, wasn't too long of a stream here. Maybe we'll go a little longer on the next streams, but 3 fantastic matches. Congratulations to MDX for advancing to a G-Money qualifying opportunity. And congratulations to Eddie Walker for getting an XTV title opportunity. That one went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. But hey, guys, I'm Dewey Danielson. Think I'm going to sign out here tonight, and we will catch you next Sunday for Blackout. Don't forget to catch it, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.